On to race number 4, and the 4th on the programme, then at Sha Tin on the 11 race programme is Class 2, 1,600 metres on the turf as well. Time to Celebrate, gets £7 off his back from barrier 2, Alfie Chan riding there. Second of the John Size runners is Nakoni Express, returning. He's fresh up since February. Assimilate, a last start course winner. That was over the 1,400 metres. Comes up in class. He beat Right Choice by a short head. Zach Purton rides him, jumps back on board. Lakeshore Eagle on a hat-trick. He's won his last 2 in Class 3. Monica comes up in class as well. And Cordyceps off the inside gate. He'll love that if he can get out and get rolling. He's a front runner. Good standing, Right Choice, Lakeshore Eagle and Monica are the horses, Tom. So half the field basically has been up at Chungfa. Yeah, in this race, you wouldn't imagine the speed's going to be strong. Cordyceps will try and potentially dominate from the front with good standing with the £10 claim of Jerry Chow. You've got Time to Celebrate, £7 claim there with Alfie Chan coming out of the Lion Rock Trophy last time out. Though the speed might allow Monica to potentially slot in somewhere midfield. Right Choice, Assimilate wound up particularly strongly last time out from well back, but he's going to need good speed on, I think, to do that again.
First one here we're going to have a look at is Nakoni Express. He's got a good fresh up record. He's been placed twice from his 2 fresh up efforts. He goes nicely. He's had plenty of work, so he'll come into the race pretty fit. Joe Moreira and John Size will team up from barrier number 3. Right Choice has been up in Chungfa. He's enjoyed it up there. He does meet Assimilate £3 better from a head beating last time and should get the race run to suit. So he goes nicely enough for Right Choice. And the other one we're going to have a look at here is Lakeshore Eagle. He's won his last 2. Now, he's put on a bit of weight, this horse. He's put on 17 pounds coming into this race. Just a 400-metre gallop down the straight for him, so wasn't pushed out at the end of it either. All right, and it's 8.1. He's one of the outsiders of the field. They're all in single figures here. Very even-looking contest. Let's start off with Time to Celebrate. Now, this was a Group 3. It was a handicap, but still at a group company. He's beaten 2.5, Tom, by Kying Star. Yeah, so he carried 113 pounds last time out, and it wasn't a bad run from him. He was up near the speed, raced outside Kying Star, in fact, and he just probably tired over the final stage. He's got the weight relief here to bring him down to a 126, but look, I think there's others that can beat him here, Paul. Yeah, I tend to agree. He'll get a good run, though, from barrier number 2, so he'll definitely get his opportunity. But it's quite a really nice even field, this one, I thought. It certainly is, yeah. Assimilate and Right Choice lock horns once more after they battled here last time out over the 1,400 metres. Assimilate just coming out on top on this occasion, Paul. Yeah, no, Right Choice got really quite well back from his wide draw. He drew barrier 12. His last 4 starts, he's drawn 11, 11, 14 and 12 and got a little bit further back than he would have liked. He's drawn 4 now, so I think he can overturn the tables on Assimilate. And saying that, I have got Assimilate in as well, but I just think Right Choice can beat him this time. Yeah, Right Choice basically came from back where Assimilate was. They were pretty much side by side coming down the side, but he wound up really strongly over the final stages after being a little bit wide from the 700 metres of Assimilate. Maybe he appreciated the good, strong, vigorous riding of Antoine Hamlin. All right, another last start. Well, he's one of the last 2 in actual fact. Is Lakeshore Eagle. He'll be ridden by Sha Tin.
Karis Lakeshore Eagle, he's won his last 2 in a row with you on board. Last time, that was a tough win, wasn't it?
Yes, last time was a very good win. Rested a bit wide, and I thought, well, we did so much work, it was going to be hard to quicken up with a heavy weight on his back. But he digged down nicely and won a very nice race.
He's had a bit of a freshen up since then. Do you think that's just been to help him recover from a tough run like that?
Yeah, well, I think Chris also didn't want to... and of course, he went up class and he wanted to look for a right race for the horse. So just wanted to fresh him up and just look after the horse. And I think it will be good for him because he's not a big horse too. So I'm pretty sure it will help him, and looking forward for him to run again.
So as you say, he's up to Class 2. He's won 3 times this season. Has he got more rating points in hand though?
I think so, to be honest. He's on improving way. So he's definitely improved a lot this season, but I could still feel there is some improvement to come. So it's going to be an interesting race for him, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to disappoint us.
He's won 2 or 3 course of distance, Paul, but he does probably have to improve a little bit again if he's going to win this. Yeah, definitely. And he's just put on that little bit of weight, so it'll be interesting to see what Jenny does say about Lakeshore Eagle in the paddock. But look, I still found a spot for him because I think he's a very progressive horse. He's on a career high mark now. I didn't find a spot for him, but it wouldn't shock if he did win 3 in a row. OK, that's Lakeshore Eagle then. Nakoni Express back in action. 3 trials since we last saw him, Paul, back in February behind Butterfield. Joe Moreira from barrier 3. Yeah, look, he's quite a promising horse this time, and he does run really well fresh and
second up. And look, it was a nice trial from this one. He did win it really nicely, I thought, with plenty in hand. So he's a main danger for me.
Yeah, 3 trials, as Andrew mentioned. He was caught wide last time out, loomed up at about the 200 metres, but just wasn't able to go on with it. Got a good fresh record in terms of placing, but maybe I wonder if he's just more of a second up horse when it comes to winning.
All right, well, he's the favourite though, Paul. Do you think he can first up?
I've got him in for second. I think he can run a really good race in this, but I'm going to go with Right Choice. I think he'll get the race run to suit. He'll be a lot closer from a handier draw, so I think that's the key for him. Nakoni Express not far away. It's Simulate from the back, and Lakeshore Eagle. 5, 3, 4 and 6 for me in there.
Yeah, I went with the Right Choice as well. He's just been knocked off in his last couple of efforts, has Right Choice by a Band of Brothers and Assimilate. Fought well. He came from back where Assimilate was in the run, and Zach Purton sticks with him. He's drawn better this time round to sit that bit closer. Right Choice. Assimilate, hard to leave out, but whether the speed's going to suit him or not. Nakoni Express here first up. Joe Moreira, John Size off the back of 3 trials. The other one I found a spot for was Cordyceps. He's got a lightweight. He's off 81. Was on the all-weather last time out, beaten over 13 lengths, but I think he's certainly better suited here. He can certainly lead this race, I feel, Cordyceps. So 5, 4, 3 and 8.
All right. I've got the same 4 numbers as Paul in actual fact, but I've gone with Lakeshore Eagle. He will have to improve, I think, to win this, but off a lightweight, only 116 pounds on his back. Karis Teeton's in flying form as well. Don't think he'll be too far away. 6, 5, 4 and 3, my numbers there. In the 4th, all right, so race number 5 is up next for us. Class 4 action over the 1400.